Hi boys and girls, we've been using coil to create these baskets, and I've been looking up, there are other things that you can make other than a coil basket. So I want to show you this video and to share with you some ideas that I found on Pinterest and some of the things I created using the coil, but not just to make a basket, but to make other things, simple wall hanging and designs. I hope you enjoy the video. Coil projects. You can make a basket out of a coil. There are other things that you can make out of a coil. Now that you know how to wrap and weave, you can make these things too. This is all made by wrapping, weaving, and then a simple fringe. These are also done by wrapping and weaving. This too is made out of wrapping and weaving with a long tassel on the end. I look forward to seeing what you can make. Okay, now that you've mastered the idea of making a coil basket, a functional piece of art with the pattern of wrap 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and go down 1 to secure your wrapping and to stack it to make the shape, we're going to talk about other ways you could make things, other things you could make out of coil. So we're using the same roping coil, and one of the things you could do is you could take two yarns together next to one another. It's better if they're different colors, and you don't tie it actually. You're going to wrap over your coil, and you're going to keep the two yarns next to one another so that you're actually going to get like a pattern, a candy striping. And you could start out by actually just twisting the coil so that you get this pattern of striping on here, because our goal is not anymore to make a basket. We're going to make a freeform sculpture, like a wall hanging. So you're wrapping it, and notice I didn't tie it. I wrapped over my coil. So I'm wrapping it, and then once I get it long enough that I'm happy with the length, I can do the same thing where I go down to secure it, to make loops. And so I'll show you. So once I've done as much as I want, and I'm trying to keep it in order so it's red, gray, red, gray. So it's the striping. And I have enough where I'm happy with it. I then loop it around, and I'll wrap it over both. And now I might go over to this side, and I'll wrap this one. So you see how I could make a design? I could turn it into something maybe random, or it could be a planned out design. Another technique you can use is, if you would like, you can add tassels to make things hang off of it. And how you do that is, I'm going to do double colored again. I'm going to take my blue and my red. I'm going to cut a piece of blue and red together. All right, I've got my blue and my red together. And I'm going to put them over the piece of, like a letter U. See how it's a letter U? All right, it might be easier if I show you this way. All right, my U is behind. Okay, I'm going to take the tails and go through the curve. So they go through the curve. See that? And I pull. So now I have tassels hanging off. I'm going to do it again to show you. All right, I take my two pieces of yarn together. I'm going to cut them. We want them to be at least like 4 or 5 inches long. Okay, same thing. I put the U, letter U behind. go through the curve on the U with my 4 ends, make sure all 4 come through, and pull, and then slide them down. See how I'm making these tassels come off? And you can keep doing that for a distance also to decorate your design. All right, so that's just another way you can add the wrapping, you can go down, and you can also add tassels. And that is how some of the sculptures that I show you in the PowerPoint are created. I look forward to seeing some of the creative things you can do with your leftover coil.